Hello everyone, Namaste, greetings. My name is Richa and I am consciously creating today. We live in a world that's constantly pushing us to do more, be more and achieve more. And so then, as a consequence, we often forget how to just be. We forget who we truly are beneath the noise, the labels, job titles and the roles we play. I want to draw your attention to an experiment called the Universe 25 experiment, conducted by John B. Calhoun, an American ethologist in the 1960s and 1970s. It's an interesting story to listen to, along with some noteworthy findings. So what was this universe? For the study, John and his team created an artificial utopia for mice. A rodent universe, what they thought was an exceptional idea for mouse paradise. A perfect world for mice. Enclosed areas, food in plenty, clean water in abundance, no predators, no hunger, and no scarcity. Let's look at phases to understand what happened next. Phase 1. To this wonderland, John began with introducing a small group of healthy mice, and in the initial phase, with all that was freely available, the population doubled every 55 days approximately. Between days 100 to 315, there was a rapid growth in population as the mice thrived in ideal conditions. Also, social order was maintained with clear hierarchies. Then came a stability phase where the population of mice was at peak, nearly 2,200, which by the way was still lower than the capacity by design, which was 5,000 mice. Now, having reached a level of high population density, the mice began exhibiting a variety of abnormal, aggressive, and often destructive behaviors. Some mice in the colony became very dominant and started violently attacking others. The mice refused to engage in courtship, and females started abandoning their young ones. Then there was a distinct group of mice which John termed as the beautiful ones, who completely isolated themselves. They were grooming excessively, avoiding conflict, but still not mating. Another key observation was that there was specific voluntary crowding that was observed in mice when they were being fed. John termed this as the behavioral sink. It was actually a learned response, a collapse in behavior that resulted from overpopulation and social stress. This rodent society was now suffering. By the 600th day, this society of mice was on its way to extinction. Despite unlimited resources, reproduction ceased. The population declined irreversibly until eventually all the mice died. In short, a world that was created with the idea of abundance ended in chaos. Emptiness, loneliness, suffering, and misery, which eventually wiped out the entire population. Today, we are almost in the end of 2025, and this still eerily feels like Universe 25, especially in the corporate world. Despite abundance, our inner worlds are starving for meaning, for purpose, for genuine human connection. I have personally noticed it through some of my interactions with people, leaders, students, some very close friends, workplace acquaintances, and many more. And just like that colony of mice, this society is also struggling. How? 1. Abundance exists with inner emptiness due to lack of purpose. Overcrowded space in mice is the overcrowded mind in humans. At the workplace, there's a growing number with quiet quitting, yet nobody is talking about the noise inside. Beautiful ones from John's experiment could easily translate into a cohort of talent at the workplace that has already mentally checked out, maybe a long time ago, and yet exists with very little value creation happening in the real sense. In the experiment, the mice clearly lost social roles. Leaders stopped leading and nurturers stopped nurturing. Today, professionals are left wondering, what am I beyond this title, role, and organization? Sadly, not many know the answer, and inner conflict is leading to an identity crisis. Next, aggression and withdrawal. It's a very sensitive thing both to experience and observe. The struggle is real, and very few are really equipped to handle this. We learned that despite available resources, there was a collapse in reproduction in mice. Today, in the workforce, we are experiencing a deficit in future readiness that is hampering innovation and creativity. Why? Because it is thriving on our resistance to change. And finally, in mice, it was the social stress that killed the colony and not hunger. The modern workplace is filled with countless stories on burnout epidemics, anxiety, and workplace loneliness. My question is, are we really concerned? So, in a sense, to us, Universe 25 isn't just an experiment about dying mice, but it is a mirror to the chaotic, overcrowded, and restless minds of the employees at the workplace. Without awareness, the mind collapses under its own noise, even when all the other resources are naturally and readily available. Throughout my career, there was always a gentle nudge within me to do something about this, and with time, the urge only got stronger. And so here I am on YouTube. This is not just mine, but our channel. It's my way of inviting you to wake up, not just every morning, but to your own life, to emotions, to feelings, to patterns, to energy, and to your purpose, to a life with endless possibilities. Because when you start living consciously, everything shifts. You stop surviving and you start thriving. And while I speak from my experiences in the corporate world and my life in general, I'm doing this with an intention to add value to individuals from all walks of life. And I'd be equally happy to serve and rejoice with people from all generations. My goal is simple: to empower people through consciousness. And while the word can have so many meanings, I'm just going to start out simple and say that consciousness means awareness. The theme is to genuinely spark curiosity, share reflections, introspection, and ideas that serve you well. Not by giving you any answers, but by helping you remember who you really are. And so, by all means, you are enough. Our Indian tradition emphasizes the importance of looking inward, and the outer world then manifests itself accordingly. My aim is to create a safe space for people to come, share, explore, and learn with each other and become the best versions of themselves. And this includes me, because even I am learning with you. Let the content on this channel serve as a reminder for all of us to make the workplace or any other space that you're surrounded with a more healthier and therefore a safer space to thrive in. So let's rise and do it together. Let's consciously create today. Hey there! Before I end this video, let me quickly share with you. I'm going to start this journey with a series called the ABC Guide to Conscious Personality, where ABC stands for Awakening Beyond Conditioning. I'll use the English alphabet, where every letter is a doorway into self-awareness, conscious living, possibilities, and therefore limitless potential. Together, with the help of stories from Indian wisdom, some of which that my grandmothers have told me, and through powerful conversations, we will explore our everyday truth through the lens of consciousness. Let's make an attempt to rise above patterns and conditioning and enable us to better connect with ourselves and lead with clarity. My friends, discovering your true self is the key to a life that's well lived. Because, in a sense, you're creating a mental blueprint, one that serves you well, not just in success, but also in failure. And that exactly is the win that separates freedom from compulsions of conformity. I sincerely hope that you enjoy and learn from this channel. Feel free to share it with whomsoever you may feel that it may add value to. Lots of love and respect. Thank you.